One 2K TV challenge.
The NBA 2K TV challenge is back.
Come on.
This time, it's 3-on-3.
Oh my goodness.
We're challenging players to take on NBA 2K21's 3 cover athletes.
This is gonna be over quickly.
This includes all
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA.
Kevin, thanks.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony. And it's Nurkic in at the center. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Ariza kicks to Anthony. Releases. There's the steal. 3-on-3. Here's Lowry. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
And here's Portland. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Lillard gets double teamed. And that one goes long.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to, but this team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
And so here's Portland. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. It's stolen by Ibaka. Fast break, Toronto. VanVleet with it. Now, that was something else.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 7-point differential. Feeds it to Nurkic. Bucket is good.
And at 280 pounds, I mean, Nurkic is difficult to deter, even when you hit him. I mean, he's just so strong.
Here's Lowry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lowry's got 5 now.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Ariza outside. Here's Lillard. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Now, what more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother him.
3-pointer, Lowry. Rebounded by McCollum. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And stolen by Siakam. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Some changes for Toronto. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry. It's stolen by Davis. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now here's McCollum. To the right side. Here's Whiteside. No good on the 3. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Kept alive. Hollis Jefferson. And Whiteside sends it back.
Yeah, Whiteside won't allow that. You have to work way harder to outplay a blocker of his talent.
And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. There's Hollis Jefferson. Tries again, and Gasol lays it in.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Cullen passes to Whiteside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Fred VanVleet picks one up.
And the leap McCollum has taken has been remarkable. From little used reserve his first 2 years to star scorer. Are you kidding me?
For the Trailblazers, Collins comes in for Anthony, and Hood subbed in for Little. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Norman Powell comes in for Fred VanVleet. Boucher's shot is off. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing here by 8. Whiteside, good. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Here's Trent. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
And that one's good by Davis.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
McCollum against Gasol. To the wing on the left. Collins wide open. He fires. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, if you're Whiteside, that's how you do it. You come out, you bust your tail, you compete at a high level.
Here's Gasol, and he banks in the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Whiteside. In the corner, Collins with it. Got a hand on it, but they get it back. And so it's Toronto, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruised. And before the game, we ran into Damian Lillard, who touched it.
What we've learned is staying together.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
Hood out there with Collins. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Trent in at the 2 guard. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. And the Raptors making a change here. Lowry's checked in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Anunoby. Finishes the break with a slam.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Here's Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Count it.
Well, a big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there, staying active on the glass at both ends, converting the second chances.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Anthony comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Little in for Trevor Ariza. Raptors also changing it up. Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Powell. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Zach Collins checked in for the Trailblazers. At the top of the key, Hood. Three-pointer, Lillard. And no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And that one is hammered home.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Lillard dishes to Collins. The wide open shot by Little. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. VanVleet with it. Lillard picks him up. VanVleet can't get it to go.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And he makes that one.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the three spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
There's the pass to Siakam. His three-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 4. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Anthony's got 4 this quarter. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Collins has got room. Kicks it out to Lillard. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors leading by 4. Here's Lowry. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
VanVleet attacking, and he makes good on the layup. And now an 8-point Raptor lead.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Collins finds Anthony. Hood with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Siakam against Anthony. Kicks it out to Collins. They get it again. Anthony can't hit.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
And that concludes the first half. It's the Raptors up by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They have a solid 8-point lead. That's all for now.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Trailblazers trail by 8. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. And VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers. Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
A physical player with a large frame. Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
And a wide open look for Siakam. A three-pointer off the mark. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That'll be his second foul of the game. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Nurkic, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
280 pounds. I mean, Nurkic, he's a handful to deal with at times. I mean, you better foul him.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Raptors leading by 6. Stolen by McCollum. Here's Trent. Another shot, and it's good on the way-in. Trent's got 6 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating, because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Over to the left wing. Here's Whiteside. Up again. It's good on the putback.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Lowry from deep three-point land. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Whiteside finds Ariza. It's stolen by Ibaka. And so they foul intentionally. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Powell, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Gasol, no good. Portland trailing here. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Trent. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. With the tip, Siakam on the follow.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Snatched away. Fast break, Toronto. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
There's 1:54 left in the third. Nurkic, and that one is good. Nurkic has got 10 points in the game.
Well, no doubt Nurkic knows how to get it done inside. I mean, using all of his height to find a shot.
And he hits it. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Nurkic in the post. He's guarded by Davis. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Powell for 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the middle. A shot by Anthony, no good. And so Gasol will bring it up for Toronto. They lead by 7. Powell, that's good.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Nurkic can't hit. Raptors leading by 7. It's stolen. And now Portland on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Boucher.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Trent passes to Carmelo. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hollis Jefferson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
And so it's Toronto. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the floor for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul, so the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. Siakam is checked in for Toronto, and he makes both free throws. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Lillard, the dish to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game.
And what unselfish play from Lillard. This guy's no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Lillard. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Baseline J on the way. Second chance effort. And Siakam with the nice bucket inside.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Good work there as it goes.
What body control from McCollum. I like whenever he works his way through the contact, finishes.
Here's Lowry. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Raptors leading by 9. Here's Lowry. Rebound by Nurkic.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. No coverage that time.
The outside shot of Lillard is pure. I mean, he always seems to have the look that's going in.
Lowry passes to Ibaka. For 3, Van Vliet. He's off on that one. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. Pretty nice efficiency there. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Lillard.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. Got to keep the pressure on.
Back to Ariza. Pass to Lillard. Makes it off the glass. And now just a 1-point Toronto lead.
That's why you give Lillard the rock. When it's an important possession, you know he's going to rise to the occasion.
Good on the shot. And it's 8 points for Siakam.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Here's Lillard. And the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 12 points here in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch. Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And during Ariza's career, he has established himself as an effective role player and fantastic outside shooter and a tenacious defender.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. And Portland making a change here. Trent's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Gasol's checked in. And it's Lowry penetrating. That shot missing, and it's Portland the other way. 3-on-3. And a deep three from Lillard. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Down low. Here's Anunoby. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
Pass to Lillard to tie it up. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A three-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Again, the miss by Lillard.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn it.
That's good from Lowry on the assist by Siakam. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games. And Lillard is known for being a clutch shooter. He's the guy they go to. He's the guy they believe in.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that sealed.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Toronto grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. That three off the mark. And so it's Toronto winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Damian Lillard, who dons the current gen cover, Zion Williamson, who is featured on the next gen covers, and all-time Kobe Bryant, who graces the Mamba Forever Edition covers. This will take place on Blacktop mode in a game to 5 in the half court on Hall of Fame difficulty.
That's why it's hard.
If the past is any...
Coming right up, it's time for the NBA. D.A.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Walker in at the point.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why, he helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's been loved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
Walker the pass to Brown. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. VanVleet wide open. And again, Toronto no up. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Tice. Celtics passing it around. The shot by Hayward, wide open. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Right wing. For 3, Siakam. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Tatum. Oh, Tatum in position. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
And the basket by Lowry.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Brown with it. Now guarded by Siakam. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Lowry. The pass to Ibaka. Shoots over Walker. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
A good find by Kyle Lowry. Doesn't always get enough credit for his vision.
Got that one up quick.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Anunoby. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Walker. Good work defensively by Lowry.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Back to Ibaka. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Nailed from three-point land. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Out to Hayward. Passes to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Tatum passes to Walker. Hayward against Anunoby. Good work defensively by Lowry. Ibaka outside. Siakam left side. Back to Ibaka. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Tatum. Tice trying to break free.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
Tice in the high post. Siakam's there. Walker with a clean look. The three-pointer no good.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Siakam passes to Van Vliet. From outside the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Hayward on the wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Love to see Gordon Hayward shake things up and get busy down inside. The defense really doesn't know what to do when he's down there other than hacking.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. Marcus Smart's checked in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. That one, no good. Smart passes to Wanamaker. Now here's Williams. Pass to Cantor. Here's Wanamaker. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer, Hayward. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 1. And will be... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. There's Boucher out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Terrence Davis. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Powell in at the 2. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 1. Powell, the pass to Boucher. Back to Powell. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there, thanks. Drills it from outside.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this scene.
To the wing right side. And the pass to Wanamaker. Kicks it to Smart. Back to Wanamaker. Inside. Goes up on the block. Williams. No good there. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Stolen away. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him. A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Gasol finds Powell. And here's Davis for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Good on the bucket. Wanamaker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuild.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Gasol wide open, he fires, and again Toronto no up.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
I mean, you talk about the great athletes in the NBA. Don't forget about Gordon Hayward. He can run.
Outside, Walker. It's Brown on the wing. Raptors trail by 10. To stop the run. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
In Toronto, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Anunoby passes to Ibaka. Tipped away. Stolen by Walker. Brown dishes to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
No hesitation from Fred Van Vliet. Assertive off the catch and shoot.
Pass to Williams. Over Ibaka. Passes it to Walker. Launches a 3. That one, no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Boston. Found themselves in a close game in the first. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that does it for our...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And Boston has possession.
And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues to improve. What a great job he's done of changing how he scores.
It's very impressive because a late bloomer Serge Ibaka has been on the offensive end. Let's look at last season, his highest point per game average, and he's in his 11th NBA season. And still has great efficiency on the offensive end, but sometimes he's overlooked as a scorer on this team.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Boston, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at center.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Walker. Pass to Tice. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum passes to Tice. He kicks it to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Siakam left side. Out to the right wing. For 3, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Brown.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Tatum passes to Tice. Back to Tatum. And it's blocked by Ibaka. They retain possession. Shot clock at 5. Outside Tatum. They shoot again. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Shots good by Ibaka.
Powerful move. Ibaka with the natural explosiveness to finish through contact.
Celtics leading by 9. Tatum kicks to Brown. Lowry against Walker. Back to Brown. Tice inside. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The pass to Anunoby. Siakam with it. And Lowry has it in the corner. With the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Relentless energy from OG. Defense can't counter his explosiveness on the boards.
Brown finds Hayward. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Out to the wing, to the paint. It's intercepted. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Ibaka, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is the kind of physical play we saw from Ibaka early in his career. We're seeing it again now.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And some changes here for the Raptors. Cantor, the pass to Williams. Cantor kicks to Smart. Outside, Green. Williams finds Green. Back to Williams. From deep. Not going to go that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Stolen by Smart. To the left side wing. Cantor with it. Gasol covering. They kick it out to Green. Offline with his 3. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Powell. That shot, no good. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Basket counts.
It always helps when your big man dishes it like that. Cantor, excellent with that read.
And here's Davis for 3. And Cantor pulls it down. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Right side, Smart. Off target. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Setting the floor for the Raptors, we've got Chris Boucher. Davis is out there with Norman Powell, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
And again, no good by Toronto.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Gasol with the steal. Boucher passes to Powell. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Boston leading by 11. Williams attacking. Here's Cantor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those
hammering it in.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
It's stolen by Brown. Here's Wanamaker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Back to Brown. Gasol with the steal. And they're running. And Toronto turns it over again. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th. And some changes here for the Celtics. Daniel Tice comes in for Cantor. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. And then for Toronto, OG Anunoby's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Terrence Davis.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Boston.
Walker the pass to Tice. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Powell. Smart misses.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Lowry has the open look. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown the pass to Tatum. 16 feet away. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Lowry inside the line. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Brown finds Smart. Back to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the 3 off target.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Toronto called for the foul.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Norman Powell, stolen by Walker.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jaylen Brown.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Look out. Watch out. Gordon Hayward is showing his explosiveness.
Now that one from Van Vliet.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Tice kicks to Hayward. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Ibaka. Fast break Toronto. Van Vliet finds Lowry. It's deflected, but they recover it. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Ibaka. Over to the wing. Siakam outside. 5 to shoot. Over Tatum. Raptors get it back. Fades back. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Celtics on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Tice passes to Walker. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hayward outside. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Outside Lowry. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. No good that time. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
location, we'll wish our challengers good luck because they're going to need it.
There you go. All right.
Oh, finish that.
Tell me what you want me to do on that.
So our entire 2K TV team has taken on this year's 2K TV challenge. We have all-time Damian Lillard, Zion Williamson, and all-time Kobe Bryant.
The Margaret Hunt-Hill Bridge. And as they...
Hey, Kevin.
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Dallas, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Hardaway is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward.
Well, Powell is fantastic at finishing off the drive, wanting to power it down every time.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here is Lowry. Here's Ibaka, and he's fouled. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here is Hardaway. Doncic outside. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target from three-point range. Here's Lowry. Banked in off the glass. Lowry's got his second bucket.
Well, if you give him a window of opportunity, Kyle Lowry will attack the basket. He's not going to pass up that chance.
Powell, the pass to Doncic. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's VanVleet from downtown. Lowry can't get it to go. Doncic against Lowry. And Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
Porzingis with the block. To the left wing. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And born and raised in Toronto, Powell is part of a growing legion of NBA players who hail from up north.
We the North. How about upon arriving in Dallas, he became the 5th Canadian to suit up just for the Dallas Mavs organization alone. So college and NBA scouts spending more time there now. What a beautiful country with plenty of basketball talent. Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's Lowry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Luka Doncic.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Curry comes in for Hardaway. Then for the Raptors, Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Norman Powell comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Terrence Davis in for Fred VanVleet.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Toronto. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. A different look for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Wright comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Wright. Curry on the wing. 1:37 left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three. They get Marc Gasol.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt. And Doris, as if it were destiny, Kleber grew up in the same hometown as Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a fun and extraordinary story to tell because in 2017, Kleber texted with Nowitzki before signing with Dallas. But though they come from the same town, they didn't know each other until they became teammates. That's extraordinary.
Dallas again missing. Raptors trail by 3. The three from Davis. It's rebounded by Brunson. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Cauley-Stein, rejected by Gasol.
Just great timing and great awareness from Marc Gasol. This guy is a relentless shot blocker.
Shots good by Boucher.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Curry finds Kleber. Three-pointer. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Boucher, the lead pass was put in just the right spot. Boucher's got his second bucket of the game to go. Powell with the steal. From deep. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this. And earlier we got a few words from Marc Gasol regarding his...
The way he plays defensively, you know what he stands for.
And of course, Gasol and Leonard won the championship together in 2019, largely, Greg, because of their ability to play defense and get stops.
And 2 former Defensive Players of the Year on the same team. That's going to be your foundation. But both guys were tremendous at the other end as well, albeit in different ways.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So the Raptors 5 right now. There's Boucher out there with Ibaka. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Terrence Davis. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3, the small forward. OG Anunoby's checked in for Rondé and Hollis Jefferson. Here's Powell. Here's Boucher, and he jams it with authority.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Powell. The Mavericks pull it in. go. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Cauley Stein's shot is good.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Van Vliet with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Boucher passes to Van Vliet. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Curry. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Powell, and the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
The shot by Powell, no good. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Van Vliet. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Powell against Wright. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 8 points.
That's about great concentration. Dwight Powell, under duress of the defense, finishes nonetheless.
Boucher kicks to Powell. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. Davis is checked in for Norman Powell, and Kyle Lowry subbed in for Fred Van Vliet.
This guy's got incredible all-around skill set. Pascal Siakam from the paint, yes, sir.
I mean, the improvement that we've seen from Siakam, it's like nothing else I've ever seen. He's a huge reason for the success of this Raptors team.
But Greg, in 2 short years, this guy triples his output from the floor. He goes from a guy who was getting spot minutes, couldn't really get into the rotation, to an all-star. The transition game, his ability to use that speed, and then his approach, the work habits, both of those 2 things have been critical to his growth.
Siakam misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Kleba finds Brunson. And Kleba slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And Davis puts it in.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Kleba, the pass to Porzingis in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Porzingis. Can't hit that one. Good D by Siakam. Bounce pass from Lowry. Here's Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Yeah, there's an awareness that's required to be a good passer, and Kyle Lowry, he has it.
Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Mavericks on top, leading by just 1. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And the Mavericks over the past couple of years, Shaq, making some great personnel moves.
Look, they traded.
And that.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Dwight Powell really having a great game.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred VanVleet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Lowry passes to Ibaka. The pass to VanVleet. Porzingis kicks to Powell. Over Lowry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney Smith is a guy you can win with.
And the Raptors making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in.
How about the aggressiveness of Rondé Hollis Jefferson? Go to work, young man.
Raptors with the lead. Outside Lowry. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Pass to Powell. He can't get it to go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Got it. Good job in the low post. VanVleet's got the lead up to 4 now for Toronto.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
The rebound by Ibaka.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside Hardaway. Feeds it to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
Raptors leading by 4. Lowry passes to Hollis Jefferson. Siakam for 3. No good on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Count that one. Porzingis has got 8 points.
I think you can see the strength that Porzingis has been developing over the early part of his career. That progress is showing up on a nightly basis.
Count the basket. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hardaway against VanVleet. Hardaway dishes to Powell. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That is what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Outside, Davis. Anunoby kicks to Gasol. It's good from long range. Gasol's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The shot by Curry, no good. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Poked loose. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game. .46 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he comes up with the deuce. Cauley Stein's got his second basket of the game.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Outside Gasol. And stolen by Cauley Stein. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Kleber with it. Picked up by Davis. Off on the layup. Raptors leading by 7. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Anunoby. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Doncic. Here we go. And the layup falls.
If he sees a lane to the rim, Doncic will capitalize. Nice drive.
Here's the 3. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. It'll count. Unable to get that one. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Raptors lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And here's Davis for 3. Gasol controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
How about the hustle from Marc Gasol, just working the glass to perfection.
So for Toronto right now, they've got OG Anunoby. Lowry out there with Terrence Davis. And it's Marc Gasol, and it's Powell in at the small forward position. And Davis, here we go. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Doncic, no good on the free throw.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Outside, Davis fires for 3. Curry with some nice D.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Doncic passes to Kleber. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Kleber. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Here's Kleber, and Kleber slams it in.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Raptors moving the ball around. Powell kicks to Davis. Here's Anunoby, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Powell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Lowry. Porzingis with the block. Here's Curry, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I think this is someone you have to account for in transition. Seth Curry does a great job getting into open space.
Lowry drives in. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Lowry is stone cold when it comes to making big-time shots. Go ahead, Kyle.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Finney Smith.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Now the Raptors moving it up. Powell with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Seth Curry. And then for Toronto, Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Davis. From 12 feet out, tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Hardaway's got his first basket.
But how about the competitive nature of Tim Hardaway Jr.? Important spot, no problem.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Pass to Anunoby. Out left to the wing. Lowry can't get it to go. Powell kicks to Doncic. Back to Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. And VanVleet, here we go. Lays it up off the glass. And it's 9 points for Fred VanVleet.
Well, Fred VanVleet does this consistently. Big-time moment, he's ready to meet it, guys.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Lowry, good.
The very definition of clutch. Kyle Lowry rises to the occasion.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
There's the 3. The putback, and VanVleet is right there. And it's an 8-point Raptor lead.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now, Powell's really using that length of his to draw fouls. Great anticipation from the young big.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 7.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
For 3, Siakam. Ibaka, and Ibaka is right there.
We know this about Serge Ibaka. This guy is a strong presence on the offensive glass. If you don't check him out, you're going to get hurt.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock, and the shot goes down.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Lowry, and he lays it straight in. Lowry's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Raptors.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
For 3, VanVleet. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Hardaway finds Porzingis. Here's Finney Smith off target with that shot. And so it's Toronto winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin with...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. A sharp and confident-looking Raptors team coming down the tunnel earlier. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the center. Now, here's Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. Anunoby, good. Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Here's Anunoby over Ariza. They grab their own miss. And no good, but he tries to maintain control. He was fouled, and he'll shoot 2 at the line.
And the defender overcommits a little bit. Ibaka too quick for him on that move. Earns a trip to the line.
Here's Lillard. Shot from the inbound, and he sinks the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Ibaka slams it in.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's VanVleet to the left side wing. For 3, Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
McCollum finds Nurkic.
Oh! Ouch. That's not a petty or a Manny, folks. That's a facial. That's up right there. This guy is always bringing the nose.
Is there anybody, Greg, in the game that enjoys attacking the basket more?
Only him.
Yeah. And it's Lillard missing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Siakam on the follow.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability. And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Andre Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Fred VanVleet.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strike.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here is Ibaka. Portland making their last shot. It's stolen by Ariza. Here's McCollum. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
And a wide open look for McCollum from outside off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Anthony. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Lowry. Drops in the layup for 2.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Out to Anthony. Lets it go with a 3. And Davis pulls it down. Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got his second basket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Interesting with the game shifting to the pace and space about where Whiteside fits into the puzzle. He is still a double-double threat down on the inside and can be taken advantage of on nights.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Here's Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Powell in for Kyle Lowry. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Collins checked in for Anthony. Little comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Hood subbed in for McCullough. Now, here's Boucher. Passes it to Powell. Here's Gasol. It's Davis on the wing. Off target from outside. Whiteside, high post. Lays it up and banks it in. That's now 8 points for Hassan Whiteside.
Quick elevation for a 5. Makes him deadly on the interior was Whiteside.
Got it off in time. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. We'll be back shortly. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping.
I think in the past, anytime
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. There's Boucher out there with Marc Gasol, and it's Van Vliet in the point guard. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Count that bucket. Trailblazers trail by 3. Hood, the pass to Little. Hood kicks to Little. He tries for 3, and it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Powell. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Back to Nurkic. Gasol with the steal. Here's Powell. The putback goes up again, and the layup is up and in. Powell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Inside, Nurkic, and a missed layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Lillard. Basket good. Lillard's got his second bucket.
Yeah, this is the kind of shot selection that you got to be on board with Lillard. Tenacious scorer, but I love the efficient opportunity there.
Gasol finds Anunoby. Here's Boucher, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way.
Melo cashing in right now from the perimeter where he's in transition and spotting up. You got to get to him.
Here's Lowry. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Shot is good and the Toronto lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from McCollum.
I feel like when CJ gets a couple of these to go, it accentuates his ability and confidence to score from the outside as well.
Portland moving the ball around. Nurkic finds McCollum. The Trailblazers rebound. For the three. Connects from three-point range. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
Lowry, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Some changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Norman Powell. Davis is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. To the paint. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The Trailblazers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Anthony nowhere around. And another three for Portland.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has that instinct to read what's happening, takes the shot there into the contact.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Siakam outside. Davis kicks to Siakam. There's Hollis-Jefferson. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. And that's...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable.
And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And there's the problem. Lillard just too quick and too shifty to stop cold on any dribble drive.
And he commits the intentional foul. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And Ibaka slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
And Nurkic around there, big and right on top of the cylinder. Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Anthony dishes to Lillard. Back to Anthony. Lillard against Lowry. Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Very few players, if any, score more points than Lillard as a pick-and-roll ball handler.
They get the rebound. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Anthony. Lillard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers. Van Vliet finds Ibaka. To halt the run. Pass to Anunoby. And there's the pass to Siakam. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Portland moving the ball over. Lillard from outside. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. He gets it in there. Nurkic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that.
And finished off by Nurkic.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Chris Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Collins comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Rodney Hood subbed in for C.J. McCollum. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won most improved player in the league in 2019. And as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward. Rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Portland. The Trailblazers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Whiteside, good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Raptors trail by 14. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Collins grabs the miss. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Trent passes to Collins. Over in the corner, Lillard misses the 3. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Stolen by Collins. And now here comes Collins leading the break. That's a 2 from Lillard. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Raptors shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Here's Powell. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Out to the wing. Back to Lillard. The tray. Again, the miss by Lillard. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Eight seconds left in the third. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Norman Powell is out there with Terrence Davis. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Gasol. And at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Shots good by Boucher.
No doubt among the best passing centers to have ever played this game. Gasol is a guy you can run your offense through, makes quick and decisive decisions.
Here's Trent. Craps in the tray. Trent got himself on the board with 3 there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Powell, the pass to Boucher. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. And the Trailblazers going the other way. And a deep 3 from Lillard. Tips it, and Whiteside stays right with it. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
Well, Whiteside always around the rim, such an amazing offensive rebounder, and second chance opportunities is where he does a ton of damage.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Hollis-Jefferson. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Terrence Davis. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. Raptors trail by 15. Toronto working the ball around now. Anunoby finds Lowry. Here's Boucher. Rebounded by Anthony. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Lillard. And the shot is good. Lillard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, powering through on the dribble drive, Lillard has the body control to take that hit and still score the basketball.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Boucher. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Deep 2 from Anthony. Offensive rebound. The putback. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got 19 points.
Nurkic having one of those nights, looking like a fine-tuned first option scoring. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Portland leading by 15. Anthony kicks to McCollum. Here's Anthony. Second chance shot. Nurkic the pass to Anthony. McCollum from deep 3-point land.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Outside Anthony. Nurkic trying to get open. The shot off that time. Good D by Siakam. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher's checked in for Ibaka. Stanley Johnson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Thomas checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Kyle Lowry.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Trailblazers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jusuf Nurkic.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Boucher kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Thomas. Hits the three-point bomb.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
The feed now to Hood. Passes to Whiteside. Simons, the pass to Whiteside. Portland again missing. Now Anunoby misses the shot. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do. The skyline of downtown. And nothing.
Hey, Kevin.
It sure has. Thanks, DA. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry. And it's Ibaka in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Siakam. There's the triple. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Brown wide open. He fires. They get it back. That shot, no good. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Boston now. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Hayward kicks to Brown. Over Lowry. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Hayward. Well, great fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
Now here's Brown. Outside, Walker. Beyond the arc. Tatum finds Tice. From deep, Walker. That one's not going to go. And Toronto will come the other way.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
It's stolen by Brown. Launches it. And it's Walker again missing.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And again, Toronto no luck.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And he converts the layup.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
And Tice gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
They get it back. Ibaka tries yet again. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Boston's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last offseason, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Danny Ainge.
And the Raptors making a change here. Davis is checked in. And then for Boston, Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Marc Gasol is checked in for the Raptors. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. And a change for the Celtics. Cantor's checked in.
And see, Webb, when you look at all that Tice provides for this team, it's amazing he doesn't get more credit.
Well, you're right, Jay, but he is surrounded by great players who deserve to attract the limelight. But he can rebound, defend, set picks. He can stretch the floor, and every year he continues to improve. Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Cantor, high post. In the corner. Tatum with it. Nice ball movement by Boston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smart, wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Gasol with the steal. From deep three-point range. Ball's knocked loose.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah. And I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Now, here's Siakam after Enes Kanter's miss. Count that one.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now, here's Smart. No points in the game yet for him. The kick out to Brown to the left wing. Wanamaker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Toronto. trailing by 2.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Ed Van Vliet picks one up.
And I think working himself to the line, an area where Smart really can excel. I mean, he's built for contact, that's for sure.
And the Raptors with some changes. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. And Norman Powell subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. The Celtics also changing it up. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And it's Williams in for Tatum. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Powell for 3. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. 2 points, that one goes.
And this is why you got to put a body on Gasol. Great size and anticipation on the glass.
Outside, Smart. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Terrence Davis. Boston also with the sub. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Brown. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Pass to Gasol. Back to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Lowry. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the up.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, I like the attitude they've shown coming in here. I mean, really applying pressure and trying to give this crowd nothing to cheer about.
On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. It's Boucher out there with Ibaka, and it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Williams passes to Walker. No good on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Boucher finds Ibaka. Back to Boucher. Outside Lowry. Ibaka right side. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Smart. Boston trailing. Left side Walker. The kick out to Williams. Back to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Toronto with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Tice kicks to Smart. Passes it to Walker. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future. And with the Celtics entering that win-now mode last season, the acquisition of Walker just made too much sense.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Dating back to college, Walker's made a ton of clutch shots in his career. GA, as long as he's in Boston, he'll have plenty of opportunities to continue that.
And here we go. Over to the left wing. Anunoby. The offensive rebound. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Celtics trail by 3. Hayward kicks to Smart. To the middle. And stolen by Siakam. Fast break Toronto. Powell, the pass to Ibaka. The 3. Ibaka. And Ibaka is right there. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now the pass to Smart. Here's Williams. Here's Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
And right there, Hayward's in full attack mode, imposing his will on the game.
Anunoby kicks to Powell. No good with the triple. Celtics trail by 3. Walker dishes to Williams. Pulls up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Lowry, good.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. Outside, Smart. Hayward trying to get open.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Here's Powell. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Smart passes to Hayward. And here's Tice. Wants to get it to Smart and does. Banked in off the glass.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
Raptors leading by 5. Three-pointer, Lowry. Siakam kicks to Lowry. Back to Siakam. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Williams attacking. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Toronto ahead. They lead by...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period. It was clear they were the better team in the second quarter. And it's a nice 5-point lead they hold. And that does it for our half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Boston. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1 spot.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive end.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Celtics have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's Wanamaker. Brown outside. Pass to Williams. Down low. Here's Cantor.
It was great to see Cantor's willingness to bang and bump down low. He brings so much toughness to his team.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Cantor. Some changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Hit his foot. Kick. And it's being called a kickball. And Toronto making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Brown kicks to Cantor. Clock at 6. No good. That would have tied it.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. It's stolen by Brown. Cantor, high post. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love the energy on Cantor's drive. Runs in like nothing can slow him down.
Raptors with the lead.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. Watch him. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And again, no good by Toronto.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics. From the inbound, and Brown throws it down.
Oh, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Raptors have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And both free throws good for Davis.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
To the paint. And the dunk by Tatum.
Though he may not explode off the floor, Tatum's length makes plays like this look easy.
Davis kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Boucher, and Cantor pulls it down. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And they take the lead. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hollis Jefferson finds Davis. And the Raptors miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Cantor. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And Boston with the rebound. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Outside Gasol. To the middle. Here's Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Seeing the court like a point, that's Gasol showing the full range of his skills.
Cantor dishes to Brown. Outside Tatum. Inside, got a piece of it. Rejected by Gasol. And they're able to recover. And that one drops.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Gasol passes to Boucher. Pass to Van Vliet from deep. And Boston with the rebound. Tice has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Cantor kicks to Tice. The pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hollis Jefferson, and it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam. 3rd quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Tatum, and he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 8 here in the quarter.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Boucher, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 1.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
I mean, you see the strength of Tatum already, broad shoulders, and able to make shots through contact.
1 second left, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back to the action after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Lowry and Powell, the guard. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Kyle Lowry drops them both. And Walker's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Shoots the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Raptors shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Out to the right wing. Anunoby passes to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. The shot by Powell, no good.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Smart misses.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's Powell on the wing. And the dunk by Powell.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now, and that's easier said than done.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Powell kicks to Lowry. And it's off from 3-point range. Pass to Smart. Walker's shot is off. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. The drive by Lowry. And the rejection by Tatum. It's good. Celtics trail by 3. Inside, Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Siakam with it. That one goes in.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. To the paint, and stolen by Williams. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Tatum no good. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. And the basket is good.
And the native of England
Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Gordon Hayward comes in for Smart. Up again, and Van Vliet is right there. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
And that one drops for him.
Oh, with surprising leadership from a young player, Tatum remains focused in big moments.
To the wing on the left. And the shot goes in.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And the Celtics with possession here. Hayward finds Tice. Hayward outside. There's 1:38 left in the fourth. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Lowry. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Van Vliet. Finished off the break. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Tatum against Anunoby. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the basket by Tatum.
Well, amazing. So much talent for Tatum, but also that it factor.
Raptors leading by 5. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Van Vliet.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Hayward on the wing. Outside, Walker. The 3 from Tatum. He can't get that one to fall. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Van Vliet passes to Ibaka. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it just wasn't enough.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Lowry trying to get open as Ibaka. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Raptors. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing.
Walker with a clean look. Hayward passes to Tice. The 3 from Tatum. No good that time. And so it's Toronto winning this one. They did. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
had to pick 3 players I think could beat them. Who'd I choose? All-time Magic Johnson, all-time Kareem, and 2000-2001 Kobe.
I got Kareem and KD and Giannis. I figured I have to battle this team with some size.
So for my 3, I got LeBron, Harden, and Leonard. I figure I need balance, I need speed, I need agility, and I need a little bit of defense.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit. It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you.
Indeed. Something special, David. Thanks. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. And for Toronto, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5.
Boy, KP wanting to dish it when his guys are open. I love that team-first attitude on display.
Lowry's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the Raptors pick up 2. That one goes. Count it.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Finney Smith, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And where Finney Smith really made strides last season, his consistency from range.
And you know, Greg, it was really his defense, the work ethic he brings, the effort level. I mean, that's always been there. I watched this kid play in college, and that's always been part of his package. But as an NBA wing, you've got to be able to knock down shots and help space the floor if you want to find your way into the lineup. And to Finney Smith's credit, he's done that and has become a valuable part of the rotation.
Powell finds Doncic. Back to Powell. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Anunoby, good.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Powell, the pass to Finney Smith. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 8.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Raptors moving the ball around. VanVleet can't get it to go.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
It's Powell on the wing. Over to the wing. Here's Finney Smith. Out to Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 10.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And there's VanVleet on the assist by Lowry.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Terrence Davis in for Fred VanVleet. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Seth Curry comes in for Hardaway. And there's Lowry putting it right back in.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Norman Powell subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Then for the Mavericks, Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. DeLon Wright comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Over to the left wing. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Gasol kicks to Boucher. And again, no good by Toronto. The Mavericks trailing. The pass to Cauley-Stein. And it's Gasol with the rebound. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Shoots from 8. Curry outside. The shot misses. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Passes it to Boucher. Now Powell from the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Fast break, Dallas. And that one's good. Right.
You know, guys like Wright, the energy he brings is contagious and good for the whole team. He never lets up, always going full throttle.
Tries again, and it's Gasol getting it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Goes back up. Got a piece of it. Davis against Brunson. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Cauley-Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Raptors lead by 1. And the Pascal Siakam before the game tonight shared his thought.
We was always a team, and I think we don't look at one player and then say.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Curry. Hardaway is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Cauley-Stein, and it's Brunson in at the 1 spot.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Fast break Toronto. Pulls up. And another basket for Toronto.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Out left to the wing. Kleber with it. It's stolen by Ibaka. And here comes the break. Here's Powell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Hardaway goes in. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Powell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. And it's Lowry in for Fred VanVleet. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Curry. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Porzingis doing a nice job using that length to clean up the glass nicely.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Norman Powell. And Dallas also making a switch. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Gasol passes to Siakam. Right side Lowry. Davis looking for an opening. Siakam outside. And the Raptors miss again. Mavericks trail by 6. Porzingis passes to Wright. Back to Porzingis. That shot off. And here's Gasol. They'll bring it up for Toronto. Here's Davis. The layup missed.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Porzingis finds Doncic. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, you got to push Porzingis out of the paint. If you don't, you're looking for trouble.
Raptors leading by 4. Here's Lowry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Terrence Davis. It's right on the wing. Stolen. VanVleet outside. And the layup's good off the glass. VanVleet's got the lead up to 8 now for Toronto.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Mavericks trail by 8. It's right on the wing. And the dunk by Wright.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
He gets that one.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Finney-Smith.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Lowry, good.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Chris Boucher is checked in for Toronto. Then for the Mavericks, Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And it's Seth Curry in for Wright. Curry outside. They get it again. And Doncic is right there.
Tell you what, guys, I don't think you ever have to question Doncic's effort level. He attacks the glass and the game all the same.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for the Toronto Raptors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone. Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He had 13 points, 3 assists. And that does it for our halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Raptors 5 right now. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Finney Smith kicks to Hardaway. Out to the wing, takes a three. No good from Finney Smith.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Ibaka finds Siakam. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And there's VanVleet on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And Powell is a tomahawk jammer. I mean, when he gets a head of steam behind him, he's ready to throw it down.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Some changes for Toronto. Norman Powell comes in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The Mavericks also with a sub. Brunson's checked in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Anunoby. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And known as a tremendous shooter for his size, Porzingis wasn't quite as accurate last season, which surprised some people.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, some people would automatically assume that because Doncic attracts so much attention that Porzingis would get more wide open looks, but you got to remember Porzingis missed a full season and was coming off an injury and needed to reacclimate himself to NBA gameplay. So that takes usually a season plus another season before you're all the way back.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Monday Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. And then for Dallas, Willie Cauley-Stein comes in for Porzingis. And it's Seth Curry in for Hardaway.
Such a clever offensive player. Gasol is especially crafty at finding ways to draw contact while shooting.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. He's perfect from the line this time. Mavericks trail by 12. Cauley Stein passes to Kleba. Curry on the wing. Kleba finds Curry. Now here's Cauley Stein, defended by Gasol. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now.
Yeah, loitering above the rim. Hollis Jefferson with athleticism to burn.
That's tipped. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Cauley Stein kicks to Curry. Out to Doncic. Back to Cauley Stein.
You know, he's a hard-nosed defender who loves the challenge from the opponent. You better think twice before testing Gasol.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Finney Smith. He's got 6. Kleba, no good. Here's the break. Here's Boucher. And Curry pulls it down. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's a 16-point game. Here's Finney Smith. It's tipped. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. Lowry comes in for Terrence Davis.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
And the Raptors with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Lowry. Makes it off the glass. Lowry's got 15.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Lowry. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. It's Curry with the drive. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Cauley Stein, so explosive around the rim. Hard to defend without fouling.
Cauley Stein hits them both. 7 seconds left to play here in the third. Now here's VanVleet. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Toronto enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Curry. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
They get the rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, one of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Count that one from VanVleet.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The shot by Powell, no good. Toronto leading by 15. Here's Anunoby, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And the rejection by Ibaka.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Dallas Mavericks. And the first one drops. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Hardaway, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Siakam passes to Lowry. Anunoby kicks to Lowry. Takes the three. No good. Shot missing. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Powell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Van Vliet picks one up.
And Powell, with that long body of his, does a nice job going at the defense and forcing them to foul.
And he can't hit the second.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And how about Anunoby using all that momentum to finish past the defense? Refused to be denied. Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Here's Doncic. Reverses, and Porzingis with the lay-in.
Oh, you can't allow Porzingis to get this positioning, guys. I mean, he's too big and skilled, and he showed it there.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Off target with his three. Mavericks trail by 19. And Porzingis, here we go, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Porzingis doing a nice job using his mobility and size to bully the defense there.
And Siakam throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Siakam with it. Hardaway picks him up. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Dallas shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Boy, an excellent situational awareness from Hardaway Jr. that time. I mean, he seems to know exactly where to get when the break is on.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Raptors.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
Porzingis with the block.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
Yep, it counts. Curry's got his first points of the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And Lowry puts up a deep three. Porzingis with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Count it, good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
Some changes for Toronto. Johnson, he's checked in for Siakam. Thomas comes in for Fred Van Vliet. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Kyle Lowry. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 21.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Dallas, no good that time either. Now, Anunoby. McCaw kicks to Anunoby. Thomas outside. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.